Greetings, shipmates, and welcome to another episode of Let's Make Mistakes. Yes, I know this is hot off the one I did yesterday after a 2-week sabbatical. However, we're going to do this again. However, this one's going to be a little bit different. This is a subscriber replay sent in to me from OG Penku, driving the French Tier 10 battleship Republique in a ranked battle. Now, what's the difference? Maybe a question you're not even asking, but I'm probably going to tell you anyway. The difference is when I receive one of these replays, or when I do a replay, what normally happens is I open the replay file and then I watch the replay to make sure the game's any good first. And then after I do that, I then open the replay file again and I use my capture software to capture the game. So if this goes for 20 minutes, we've already done 40 minutes before we've done anything yet. I then take that video into my editing software, and then I open my audio software, and then I run the video back, and then I record the audio to go over the video, and then overlay it, and that puts me into, so far, 60 minutes. Before we started doing any corrections or anything like that, sometimes we need to move stuff around or trim it to make it fit, because the sync goes out, or the frame drop or something like that. But I don't have the time to do that, so I've not even watched this replay yet. But I've seen the end screen results and I'm told it's good, and I hope it's good, I really do. Otherwise this is going to be a waste of time and it probably won't even make it onto YouTube. But you got to have faith in the people you know, and we'll see how this one pans out. So this is a rank game that's apparently going to take a turn around. I really do hope it's as good as this, because if I do this right and I'm recording this with the audio all in one take, I should have this done and on the internet in about 35 to 40 minutes, but I don't have room for error, so I'm really hoping he's doing this right. So our first bit of action of this game is going to see the Conqueror coming in, and Penku's not hanging around there, he's just opening fire and getting straight on with it. 52. You can see where that could potentially be a problem. And with the Bravadoh in the position he's got himself into there, which is a ballsy push, he's probably gone, yeah, he's got on and got himself into hydro range there, isn't he? Now I'm thinking torpedoes are either going to be going one or two ways. They're coming towards Penku because he was the first to fire. Oh, there we go, there they are. Or they were going towards the Bravadoh. Now, I'm not entirely convinced those torpedoes have got the legs to reach him, but we're going to find out in a minute. So Penku's immediately slammed the anchors on. 3 ships targeting and is reversing. Best to be safe than sorry, but yeah. 11.8 kilometres, those torpedoes shouldn't reach. A little bit of damage taken there, and Penku's managed to land his first volley, or his first shell from his volley. 1,450 on damage, but he's already on a potential of nearly 400,000. And the Bravadoh is down. That's a rather audacious start to this match, I'm sure. Although the 52 looks like he could be in a lot of trouble here. If those shots going in, he's got all fire coming in on him, they can finish him off. They might give themselves a nice opportunity here to at least even the scores up, because right now they're 100 points down, but there are no caps down, so I don't think there's any dramas going on there. They gave their DD support, and that's how you play. Okay, so I assume the Bravadoh is upset about the fact he's let... Oh! Okay, right, the Stalingrad just blew up in front of us as well. So they're 2 ships down now. Oh, that's a good volley from Penku. 22,000 over there. That's alright. I rate this team 6 out of 5. I'm not sure what we're going to get. I hope there's not a lot of salt in chat or anything like that. But the fact that A is now being capped, I'm going to guess the 52's in there. So Penku's got a decision to make. He's just gone dark. Does he disappear now and turn away before he's detected? Or he has been detected, but he has he started a turn. So this is a risky move. But they're 2 ships down, 200 points down, and both caps are being taken right now. Okay, right, let's see where this goes. So Penku's tracking, he's locked onto the Kreml, but I assume he was tracking the Zao there. He was probably thinking about loosing on him. But he's disappeared, so that's changed the narrative a little bit. I'm going to put that down to... Where's that Henry? So he's 8.49. Well, he's... let's call that a very wide... flanking fire support position right now. That's a long way away from the objectives, really. You know, how do you get back from there? I can't see. He's providing a sort of crossfire from there, but he's a long way away from the action, isn't he? Oh, there we go. That's been pinged in the map as well. They're obviously not too pleased with his overall positioning at the moment. So we are... Oh dear, okay, right. 52's just dropped his smoke behind Penku. So Penku's now turning north to come back. We've got 2 Kremlins coming in towards Alpha right now. So fear not, all is not lost. But they are 2 caps down. We've got 5 minutes left on that game timer up there. There's still plenty of time to do something about this. There's not a major panic. While Penku decides not to make himself part of the local hardware. He's going to avoid the islands, skim through there. He's still hard detected, but 1 ship's targeting at the moment. I'm not sure what that was. Right, that Conqueror is shooting across towards the Kremlin, I assume. He's trying to reset the Kremlin. What's that in chat? But you don't even have IFHE on there, Henry. I can't see what he's doing, really. I'm just going to follow Penku's camera, because this is his despair live and raw for everybody to see. I can imagine, based on the levels of frustration in rank this season, this is kind of what you're getting. One team throwing ships away, then guy in chat, first one, they're blaming everybody else because he drove in behind the island and his teammates couldn't support him. Bravo Grandi, my friend. But I'm trying to work out, really honestly now, while I'm watching this, if I'm even looking at the right replay file. Because that Kremlin has just given up on life already, isn't he? So he's driven into that cat, completely alone. Is he reversing as well from a smoke cloud that he knew was in front of him, but carried on regardlessly? Okay, right, onto the Zhao then. The Zhao showing enough broadside there for the Republic to do some serious damage. He is loose. Oh, he's not quite judged that one correctly, is he? And that second dispersion wasn't particularly great. Was that one shell? Yeah, that leading right-hand shell looked like the only one that was hanging out there with a chance of hitting him. So now we're going for an X marks the spot shot. And you see that dispersion's awful now because there's no lock-on. But the second one has a flatter trajectory because he did have a lock-on to the Kremlin as he fired. So you do get a much better dispersion ellipses if you do get yourself locked onto something. So the Kreml is dead. The Kreml's dead. And 2 ships have just rammed over there. They're 4-1 down, 500 points behind, and both caps. This can't be the right replay. If this isn't, this is going to be something legendary being pulled out of the bag now. Because I'm struggling to work out where we're going with this. Oh, gee, okay, right, let's compose ourselves. All right, I don't just look at the positioning of the ships. If this goes wrong for the red team, it tells you everything you need to know about this ranked. Do you know, it doesn't even matter now. If this isn't the wrong replay, I'm putting this one up anyway. Oh, okay. Hello, Death Strike. Does it? But I'm still looking, thinking, what bloody difference is that going to make? I mean, he's got shit well done. But they're so far away from the objectives. The red team are pushing into the objectives, and they already have. And what's he said there? He's just trying to save his rating, and I understand that. That's a lovely shot, to be honest. But where do we even go from here now? Oh my days! Right, so we're Repub versus Repub. That one's got 63k, and Penku's got 30. Although he is healing at the moment. They're both broadside to each other. Penku's changed his angle now. He's bringing his bow in. I'm sure that's a very, very wise decision. I don't know what that Henry's doing at the moment, but the Conqueror's chasing him across the map. And the Kremlin's pushing into that cap. They've already got that cap. I don't think he needs to do that, really, does he? But he's a mighty Kremlin. He can just do what he bloody likes in rank, to be quite honest, and gets away with it. Penku not sparing any thought for these shells at the moment. If he's got shots, he's taking them, and that's a decent volley. Nearly was that 7.5k on the Kremlin? But look at the score. They're 600 points behind. This game is over in 2 minutes. And we're going to fire on the Kremlin again, I think, from the looks of things. Just getting him on the bow. That looks like it's going to be another good volley. 640 points behind at this point. This is ridiculous. 3 ships remain. And the Yamato's pushing in towards him now. That's fair enough. If he's going to carry on that reign, then there might be some hope. But he's got, what's he got? Des Moines is sitting there spamming the Yamato down. And the Republic's coming forwards again now. Well, what way are his guns facing? Surely they're looking at Penku, aren't they? If the Des Moines firing... No, they're not looking at Penku. Oh, he's going to get punished here. He's going to get punished big. Oh, that's very, very big. I don't know what to say. I mean, look at the score. It's just going up and up. I mean, yeah, the Yamato's stopping the point scoring right now, but that Republic he's a goner. That's such a strange decision to make. He's bowing to the Yamato, but he's got a Republic coming in broadside. He should have been shooting at Penku and then just ramming the Yamato. That would have done the job. But he sailed broadside and allowed Penku to start farming him down. And now they're 2-minute wins down to 4 minutes. So what could possibly go wrong now? I still don't see where they're going to rescue this game from at this moment in time. But they're feeding them. Well, actually, as I say that now, as the Kremlin's pushing across from there, he should really be going at the Henry, shouldn't he? Along with that Conqueror. And this Des Moines, he should be turning around and kiting away from these two battleships. But he's not. Oh, he's gone as well. This is brilliant. There's still 500 points left. I'm really hoping... Oh, it's got to be the right one now, isn't it? This is the stuff of legend. But that 52, I still think he's got a part to play in this game somewhere. That DD needs 2 over pens and is dead. Well, not if there's no damage over pens, and we see plenty of those. We can clutch this if we kill the Kremlin. Yeah, I mean, the problem is the Kremlin's such a hardship to kill. If he does it right, and it's very, very difficult. You need the broadside of him, really. But I'm not putting anything past this game right now. I mean, if I'm on the other team and you lose this game now, you're going to be going absolutely mad, aren't you? And it just shows how bad ranked is. How hard do you need to try and win the game? At one point, what were they? They were 500 points up. 500 points, both caps, and they had a massive ship advantage. I mean, there's a lot of work still to do, but we'll stay with this and see what happens. I'm desperate to know how this one finishes up. I do have the results screen as well, so when I throw this into post-edit, I'll just put the results screen on the end of it and put the intro bit at the start of it, and this will be done. And be done in like 35 minutes, hopefully. Oh, the Kremlin's gone as well now. They're down to 3 ships to 2, but they've still got that 52, and the Henry's not really in a position to do much about it. I mean, he can get round there and he can get the torpedoes in. Good call there from Penku. He's asked the Henry to come down to B, because naturally that's where the 52 is going to arrive at, isn't it? They are detected. He is detected, so that's got to be the 52 somewhere south of Penku's position now, probably around G5, 6. Yeah, it's got to be around G5, 6. I'm just going to disconnect the camera and swing that round for a second. So he's got to be over there somewhere. Does the control key work? Yeah, it does, around here, because he's still got line of sight to him. Unless he's all the way over here, we're going to find out in a second. As soon as he breaks cover here, he should go undetected. Right, let's get the camera locked back in and see what Penku's looking at. Naturally, the Conqueror. Right, so it's 400 to 400. I mean, they're still in the winning position. They just got to hold on to the A cap and they win the game. They don't have to do anything more than hold A. Just regroup there. Take care of Penku as he comes towards. I mean, he's showing a lot of his side, but the Conqueror's... Oh my God, the Conqueror's not where I thought he was going to be. I thought the Conqueror was going to be coming south, so he could get shots on that Yamato at the same time. Oh, he's got another fire on Penku. That's immediately been extinguished. I mean, his health's pretty low, so at this point you want to be holding on to what you got left. Penku's gone dark. Henry's coming in. Okay. Are we expecting to see torpedoes maybe from the left? Yeah, he's having a look around now as well. I'm thinking that maybe if I'm the 52, perhaps you want to be looking at torpedoing him. At least at worst, if he puts the torpedoes on Penku here, Penku's got to turn north to avoid them, which takes him away from the cap. And they need to get in that cap. He's got 2 minutes to make that cap or kill the ship. What is going on here? Well, the Henry's made it back. He's obviously had a lovely adventure out there. I mean, that's probably, what, a 4-hour deep-sea fishing expedition going on there. He picked up some tourists at dock on the way out. It's given them a nice little tour, dropped them off, and popped back to join the fight for the end of it. Well done, him. I mean, I may be being harsh because I'm not watching his gameplay, and he may have been long range spamming, which is kind of what the Henry's for. But his overall positioning wasn't really supporting the dynamic of the team, was it? And here's the Conqueror again. What is he doing? His guns aren't even looking this way. Disappointing. 2 over penetrations on a broadside Conqueror. Yep. Here we go. Now his guns around. I expect he's just going to spam him to death now. There's the front 2. It's not the greatest of dispersion. Penku's out on him again. Oh, nice. And high caliber as well. Penku, I'm not spy. Oh, that was obviously a little while ago, wasn't it? Because we've just seen the high caliber achievement come in. Now, where does this go now? Penku's about to make it into the cap, and he has now stopped the enemy team scoring any more points. Right now, the green team are in a position to do something about this game. Oh my god, what am I watching? This is everything that can be great, and it's everything that's so frustrating about ranked at the same time. How can you throw a game that badly? How is it possible to be that stupid? Any one of the 4 or 5 ships on their side didn't have to do any of the things they've done, and they've won this game without doing anything. How hard do you have to win a game? I mean, I just don't know what to say. Complimented all of you twice. I bet you have as well, pal, because, yeah. There's the torpedo, so we know where the 52 is. So he's knocking around over by Bravo, isn't he? But it's not over. The 52 could still get the Yamato, maybe, or the Henry, depending on where he is. Yeah, Block B would be the sensible thing to do. Okay, so they think he's out wide. He's out on, what's that? That's the east side of the Bravo cap. Makes sense. They win on points, 4 seconds for the end. Oh, he's working off the same game timer as me. Yeah, they really need these points, didn't they? So if he can get rid of that Yamato, that 52, or the Henry, he's still got a good chance, isn't he? And the Yam is leaving the cap. Or even if that 52 blocks the point scoring temporarily. Decisions. Oh, there's a torpedo, so he has 100% gone north. I'm not sure where this is going to end, but what I'll do is the audio will stop, and then I'll put the postscripts on, and then I'll do the final bit afterwards. Oh! He's got the Yamato! And the point score, look at that, they won't win, they've got to kill the 52 now, and the Henry's going away from the cap. Maybe it was just a read. No, the postscript says they won this game. There's a spoiler, I do apologise. But this is getting intense now, isn't it? So how are they going to win this? What is the 52 has got to do something stupid, isn't he? We need to push him or we lose. He's right, they do. And I've got the same game timers on the top of mine. They're 200 points down, but there's only 2 minutes on the game. So they're going to win this game. The red team are going to win this game if they do nothing. Now, I reckon they're probably going to do something, because they do win this game, and it'll only be the 4th or 5th ship that decided he had to do something to make sure we win the game. This is surreal. He's going in. Henry's going in. 52's gone in the cap. He doesn't need to go in the cap. This is where it's all over then, isn't it? Right, so this will cut probably for the end of the audio, and then we're going to go straight to the results screen. And we're going to watch this one out, because that Henry is going around that island, and he's going to acquire that 52 without a shadow of a doubt. Let's see what happens here. Go on, my son, bring this one home. This is epic. This is ridiculously stupid. Fingers crossed. What's he going to do? There's a 52. Shots are out. He's disappeared. There goes the HE. That's the end of the game. And we're into the results screens. And victory snatched from the jaws of defeat, or if you're the other team, how to throw massively. This is everything that is so frustrating about ranked at the moment, all wrapped up in one game. Wow, I don't know what to say, but there we go. Thank you for the replay, Penku. That was brilliant. I hope you enjoy watching it as much as I did. I might try this more often and just watch and record at the same time. We'll show you the battle screen as well just in a second. All I say on the front is, as full disclosure, during the replay at about 10.5 minutes, because I wasn't touching the mouse, the bloody monitors went to sleep, so I had to press pause and then I had to start again from there on. So I still didn't watch it, and I carried on at that point and tried to put the two videos back together as best I could, but replay time indexes are a bit poo. Anyway, there's Penku's replay. Thank you for sending it in. Please like and subscribe, comment. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this video really. And until we sync again, I've been Bravadoh. Bravadoh out.